Today's a lucky day. Today you are going to meet my dispatcher. That's right, Dre EMIP TV. Today, that's my dispatcher right there, the Introvert. And you probably already knew that. But today we're gonna talk about Schneider. You know I'm on the choice board, right? Get to pick my own freight, it's awesome. And you know what's more awesome is that if you can have somebody pick your freight for you, because you gotta be out there driving on the road, and if you can have somebody monitoring that load board like a hawk, you're gonna get the good freight. So we're gonna talk about, she knew nothing about trucking.
I sure didn't. Bobtails were cattails.
So I was like, I need somebody to pick these damn loads for me, because even though when you're on the choice board, one of the hardest things about being on the choice board is being on the choice board, picking your own freight, because you spend a lot of time on there. You can spend hours, you know, depending on, you know, mapping your thing out, depending on the loads available. So if you can have somebody do that for you while you run those miles, that's great. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being hard, 1 being hard, 10 being easy, what do you give it?
It's probably an 8 or 9.
And see, I think it's pretty easy. Yeah, it's pretty easy. So tell me what you do. What do you do? Like, okay, let's say I'm in Greensboro. I'm going to Greensboro, North Carolina. I'll call her up. Introvert, I need a load.
All right.
So tell me what you do.
All right, I'll say, what time are you free? He'll tell me, and then I'll look on the load board. I will do like a 50-mile radius at first, and I'll see what loads are available. Now I know that he likes dropping hooks. He likes all-day appointments. So I think
we all like them dropping hook all-day appointments. Yeah. Keep it moving. That's what it's all about.
I'll look at those, and if I can't find anything, I will up the radius on the miles to see how far one load could be with the less deadhead as possible. And from there, after that, I will sort it by highest to lowest on the rate per mile.
Yeah.
And then after that, I will start searching on the day that he needs, and I'll look at the day he needs first, but then I'll look at the rate per mile, load it, and the deadhead to see what it totals out to be, and that's how I do that from there.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. And you just scroll down the list. You go to next page, next page, next page. This is how we kind of work it. She throws the loads in the favorites that she thinks I'm gonna like, right? And then when I get stopped, I check them out. So she kind of sorts the big list down to a little list for me. And I just kind of go through that little list. It might be 5 loads instead of hundreds or whatever. It might just be 5 loads, 2 loads, 10 loads. And then I can say, yeah, I'm gonna pick one of those. But sometimes, usually before I pick one of those, I'll just go ahead and do a full search myself, just to make sure, because she's still learning.
He has to tell me what directions are. Like, he'll say, Introvert, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, instead of like west, be like 9 o'clock. I'm going 9 o'clock from Greensboro, and then I'm gonna be going 12 o'clock. Going up there towards or whatever, up north, and I'm trying to get her to understand that north, south, east, west. That's one of the, believe it or not, that's one of the hardest things. Scale of 1 to 10 on the north, south, east, west.
It is the number 1. It's
number 1, man. It's like, and that just makes it so difficult.
Because I'll recheck myself over and over.
Pulling up clocks, I'll be like, yeah, I'm over here like in the 1:30 position. Maybe 2 o'clock.
He'll say, here,
goodness,
because he'll be on his break, and whenever he calls, he says, now at this time I'll be looking around for a rest area or a truck stop. And so then we'll be talking while he's on his little 30-minute, and we'll be looking, and then he'll say, no, I'm on 11:30. Look at 11:30. That's where I'm at. Right.
So she, you know, we use that Trucker Info app. So like, let's say I'm heading up to Columbus or something, and you know, I'm gonna be there around 9 o'clock p.m. I need a place to stop for the night. You know, she's kind of checking out some of the best places. She's not that Trucker Info app. What is that app called?
Trucker's Path.
Trucker's Path app. You can see truck stops is full. We've got ratings, you know. So she'd be like, yeah, that's probably gonna be your best bet. So she does a pretty good job on the home front. I mean, she knew nothing about trucking, and you know, she's kind of
dove in.
Yeah, she kind of dove in, and I mean, it's pretty easy, man. You come out here, it's really not that hard. What makes it hard? What makes it where I'm not gonna have a good week for the most part?
whenever the loads, whenever it just doesn't line up, like, or if you're at a place and it's like a 3 or 4 hour unload that turns into a 10-hour unload.
Had those.
And so it kind of,
yeah, and then it kind of just screws everything up. Or what about, you know, pick up a load Tuesday, deliver it Thursday kind of loads.
Yeah, where you have to hold it.
Or pick it up Tuesday morning, deliver it Wednesday afternoon.
But if the rate per mile is worth it, then definitely do it. Yeah, because you do,
Yeah, so sometimes, you know, you just gotta, and this is what she's learning. She's learning what's better than the next. So like, should you wait until 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon to unload that load, or should we pick maybe even something less pay, get there quicker, and then get the big load next to go on. And so she's learning those kind of things, and I kind of help her through it. That's why sometimes before she puts everything in favorites, and I might go through and I might find something that she totally didn't see.
Didn't even see.
You know what I mean? And it happens, but she's getting better all the time because she knew nothing about nothing. I was like, these little trailers here are, you could drop and hook. What's a drop and hook? That's when I go, I drop that trailer and I hook another one.
Or the thermometers.
The thermometer thing. I didn't know what those were either. But it's like temperature sensitive freight, you know? I didn't know what those are. I was like, you know what? I don't know what that is. Don't pick it. It's just that simple. Until one day, there was no loads but one of them little thermometer ones. So I was like, well, we about to find out what a thermometer is today. And I called my, what is it, BOL, whatever they call them today. And was like, hey, could I do that load? And she was like, yeah, you could do it. You know, just make sure. She didn't want me to take it, and she wanted me to not take it, sit on it. Now, I'm sorry for that wind. If that wind is kind of coming in pretty hard. Anyway, she wanted me to kind of pick it up and deliver it right away. She didn't want me to sleep on it, so I kind of waited. I was like, all right, I'm gonna pick that load, and then I waited till I had just enough time to kind of pick it up and deliver it, and then I got it off my back. So anyway, that's it, man. That was just a quick video just to kind of let you know that you can get on this choice board. And if she can do it, if you're a trucker, you can do it. Of course, you know the lingo, you know all that stuff.
Yeah, and all that.
She didn't know anything about anything. So it's really easy. The only thing that makes it hard is putting together the freight available. You know, working with what you have available to make your week, your runs work. You know, deciding if you're gonna wait, because time is money. You wait too long, you ain't gonna make no money, and guess what? Them bills is coming. You know what I mean? So you might just have to run low dollar, because how long you gonna wait for high dollar? That's a choice you're gonna have to make. You know, and that's what she's learning too. Sometimes you're like, if you know you're in a hot area, you just be like, I think we can wait. I think we can wait it out. There's gonna be some loads. There's gonna be some loads. And then sometimes, a lot of times it does work out, but then sometimes it don't. And then it's like, you know, I gotta take this, I gotta take it, I gotta get going, you know. And so that's it, man, you know. So anyway, that's it. That's Introvert. Don't forget to check out her channel, Introvert in Denial, on YouTube. She's on Twitter, Introverted 111. You already know me. I'm EMIP TV on Twitter, on Instagram, and of course you already follow me right here on YouTube, and I appreciate it, man. Thanks for everybody following me. If you have if you're thinking about coming to Schneider, you want to know about how the load board kind of works and stuff like that, you know, give me a holler. Hit me up at EMIPTV at Yahoo, and you can hit her up. You know, you know, basically the bottom line is she can do it, you can do it. So that part is easy. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'm Dre, for the Introvert. EMIP TV out.